Welcome to Tea and Tips, where we respond to burning questions from parents and educators.
Taking aim on one topic at a time, guiding you to improve communication, confidence, and calm.
So one of the challenges that a lot of our parents have is something we call catastrophizing. And so catastrophizing is when, so you have a kid who has a hard time sitting still at the table at dinner, and you suddenly have decided that they're never going to be able to hold down a job and they're going to end up in jail.
Right, or never going to be able to go out to a restaurant or have a relationship.
Right. So you look at your child's current situation and you project forward
20 years, right?
And you're like, oh my gosh, this child is never going to make it.
And I have this memory, can I give an example?
Yeah.
Of somebody I worked with years ago, and her child was 12 at the time, and she didn't clean up the potato chips on the floor. Right, when she was watching television. And the mom was convinced she was never going to be able to have her own apartment or take care of anything, because at 12 years old she wasn't cleaning up the potato chips. And so when we started looking at what's a reasonable expectation, right? So what are the strategies?
So the strategies with catastrophizing is really to focus on what's going on now, right? And so it's like if you have a child who's having a hard time sitting still at the table, you have a child who's having a hard time picking up potato chips on the floor, if you have a child who has a hard time following through and finishing their homework or turning in their homework, focus on the challenge you have now
take aim on one thing,
rather than worrying about what's going to happen in the future, because you can't. The reality is you can't predict the future. You can't,
but you can influence it.
You can influence it
by taking aim on one thing now.
Exactly.
But catastrophizing forward and sort of is this game that we as parents play with ourselves that really actually doesn't serve us.
Well, and sometimes it triggers us, right? So we get so afraid that we're like, oh my gosh, I got to fix this and I got to fix this right now.
White knuckle attachment.
Exactly. And so then we aren't as able to problem solve because we're so afraid.
Right. Tea and Tips videos are for busy parents. Short, sweet, and to the point.
To get weekly wisdom delivered to your inbox, sign up for our newsletter below.